Hi, this is Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is a reading for the new moon in Cancer. It is also the day that the nodes go from Taurus and Scorpio to Aries and Libra. So it is a big day, and that is also squaring Pluto in Capricorn, causing a grand cardinal grand cross. So we are just going to get into a general message for the next couple of days. New moon energy hangs around a couple of days, and we feel like it'll be there for just 48 hours or so. And the card that wanted to come out is the card of the first quarter moon in Taurus, release control, which Taurus is now having to release control, which with the North Node moving into Aries, it's going to be more about self, more about action. Aries is fire energy. Aries is about the I am energy. Aries is, that fiery energy. And the bottom of the deck is the first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self, which is definitely really good energy because that is where Pluto is. And Pluto is about transformation. And Pluto is in retrograde in Capricorn as we speak. We are going to get some tarot. We're going to use the chakra tarot. Celia said that when we began, so we're just going to get some cards. So this is just for the general energy for, she said, the next few hours. We're just going to see what wants to come out today. The first card out is the Ten of Cups, which is, the end of that cycle of the things we used to value, because, Taurus is definitely hold on a moment. Oh, where's my? So the first card out is the Ten of Cups. And, that does go with that, tens are the end of the cycle of the things we used to value. Sometimes you have to, things that you really value have to leave your life. So you know what? Something brand new wants to come in, another, she's like, that is the one. That's basically, sometimes a new opportunity is coming towards you. That's going to put you in a much better place. The next part of the message is the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, another new beginning, and the Eight of Pentacles. So an opportunity to look and see the bright side of this, into what can you make out of that for your growth, for your work. Sometimes things happen and change. I was a physical therapist, and physical therapy assistant, and that was for me to figure out I had a gift in my hands. But you know what? That is, what can I take from that? Okay, I have a gift with healing, so I need to do something with that. So even though I'm not doing it in the same capacity I was before, taking that and using the parts and pieces of different opportunities and experiences to do that thing that you really want to do in your day-to-day, in the day-to-day, because she said, Mars is Aries action or Aries energy, and Mars is in Virgo, which is about your day-to-day work. And the next card out is the Six of Cups. So it's about literally, figuring out and looking back at the past. Mine was, I had a car accident, okay, and then I couldn't continue doing the marketing job I was doing. So I had to figure out something else. So I yesterday Dave and I were playing cards, we were sorting, and Dave's like, what is your ability with this? And it was like, oh, well, I guess, I did some marketing. So I did some resets. I used to do makeup resets and, candy resets at different, convenience stores around. And so I was like, yeah, so I've done, some sorting. So I have like a skill with that. So it's like figuring out all your little parts and pieces to come together, you know, reclaim those parts of yourself. Um, th- she's like, that Six of Wands is still right there. Um, for the things that can bring you victory, that Ace of Pentacles, she's standing there with her arms up that way too. For something really new wants to come in, wants to bring you a brand new opportunity. Then we get the Five of Wands and the King of Cups. So with that, I feel like, was there some chaos or some, competition for another person? Because sometimes, that king of, that that person you desire, or that really good opportunity, that raise, that promotion. Was there some, she's like, you can do it in a work way or relationship. Is there somebody that you're interested in that you feel there's some competition with, or that you don't feel, oh, is there somebody you don't feel like you're good enough for? That, there's all these other people around. And then we get the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. So we feel like as you're working on growing your self-love and really choose what you do want, because like she's looking there. It's like a movie. She's picking what does she want, and it's an opportunity right now for you to pick what you want. And when you say what you want and you really know what you want, it's an easy thing to bring it in. So we feel like this is definitely a two-part message. The first part is definitely about, sometimes we have our heart really set on this is the dream I want, but you know what? Sometimes the universe gives us a different opportunity with that. And we feel like it's giving you, or it's literally giving you exactly what you have asked for. Have you asked for a new opportunity? Because that 10 of Cups goes back to that one. And and with that, she says, with that thought, that means the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Swords is not here. She's like, look, there's no, there is no swords on the table. So are you working on your thoughts? She's like, really take the time, because like she is actually looking at that and really changing her focus. So we feel like, have you changed your focus? Because she said all the chakras are represented here except the sacral. But all the other ones are, but you're not getting all the way up if your sacral's not open as well. But definitely lots of opportunity coming in with this change of the nodes. We feel something that's going to give you a new, where you get to make the choice as you've been planting the seeds. What have you been telling? What have you been telling universe you want? Do you sit and sit out there and tell, under the stars is a great place. Tonight is a new moon. It would be a great time to write something down and do a burn, because it is, that North Node did go into Aries, and the North Node is about what is, we're collectively going into that North Node now. So, it's going out of this, King of Pentacles, that Taurus energy there, the moon is there, and then the Princess of Swords. So what messages are you getting when you're out? She's like, get out and ground. He's like, out. She's like, get out and ground under the fact that there is no moonlight tonight. and go out there and ask. Call in source, spirit, God, higher self, universe, whatever whatever higher power you believe in. Call it in and say, thank you for being here. What do I need to know? I was listening to a Kyle Gray Raise Your Vibration webinar, and literally that was what he was like, they call him in and then say, thank you for being here. And then literally ask, what do you need to know? And then, you have to kind of listen and follow the guidance. So, we feel like there's lots of change in the air. We're going to get a couple of Celia cards. First, we're going to get a card for the very first, the 2 cards of the reading. She said, which is in the flow, everything in the divine timing. So if you have really put your heart's desire out there for something you want, and here's the release, control, everything in divine timing. So just know everything is working out. Everything is going to a higher vibration. The first part of the reading was very, first, second, third, fourth chakra. Everything on the bottom row down here is, heart and up. A lot of crown chakra, a lot of crown chakra. She's like, look, 4 crown chakra. So the crown chakra feels like it's really being activated, and the throat chakra is being activated by the current energy in the sun. Activation card is on the bottom. And then we are going to get some other cards for the 7 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. So are you growing a new opportunity? Be happy. Be happy. That is the seed you need to plant. Because you know what? When you want to manifest somebody, you want to manifest somebody high vibration. And then we're going to get something on the, go out under the moonlight and state what you want. Write it down is even better. Because the card, the guidance for that is something new. So what do you want to manifest? Because as you decide and you're in the flow of it, you know what? You come right back around to that in the flow of, you can really manifest anything you want. And any other guidance? Oh. You get the cards of the Dark Night of the Soul and the cards of Be of Service. So if you are going through a difficult time or you see anybody else doing that, just know it is a time of that. We are in a dark night of the soul on the planet. So, because we are in the process of raising the vibration of the planet to, work on our overall ascension. So we'd like to thank everyone for joining us. How are you? Hi, Elin. Hi, Shirley. Hope everyone is doing well. It is really strong energy today. Those were the Moonology manifesting cards. Yes. Hi, Elin. Yeah, how have you been? And Celia says, yes, you can have a question. We are actually using our own oracle cards that we have that we created. You mean a Celia deck? Well, Celia made it. I just kind of sat in the computer and she kind of did all the stuff. I was a cooperative component. Awesome. And how are you doing today, Miss Shirley? Okay, Elam, we're going to get a card from the deck and see what message Celia has for you. The first card is Where is Your Chiron? The Key to Inner Child Healing. And the next card is Personal Karma. The karma you brought into this life and the karma you accumulate daily. So he could be working on his karma, his Chiron, that is, that stuff you bring in. With that, my first thought initially was to tell you, when you start wondering and worrying about somebody and what they're feeling, you know what? They feel that, and they feel that like overbearingness. So sometimes you just gotta pull back just a little bit, because initially my thought was the card of lean back that we have, that and then there's the card of change your focus. So when you think of him, I know this sounds crazy, but like Dave and I went somewhere over the weekend, and this girl did, her perspective on everything was awesome. So like, even though like something, no, but you're thinking about him. If he's thinking about you, you feel really good feelings about him. So if you're thinking about him, only think the positive. So write down a list, and today's a really good day because it's a manifesting day, because it's the new moon. Write down a list of the things you like and appreciate and enjoy about him, only the happy stuff, and just read it, like, and just throughout the day just state things on that list to yourself. I love that he's this. I'm grateful that he's this. I enjoy this. It's fun that he does this. And just start like putting that. I think he's going through the dark night of the soul. I think he's just dealing with some stuff. He's just doing personal growth. But literally, if you change your focus, that's going to be the easiest way to draw him right back to you, by like that total appreciation and gratitude. But yeah, you can attract somebody back like a magnet by doing that. Like, really, like, I am grateful and appreciative of this and that, and she's like, throughout the day, just state it, like. So we hope that helps. Hi, Fancy Nancy, how are you doing? Miss Shirley, can we get a card for you? And I think I'm gonna. You are very welcome. How is your weather there, Elin? Yeah. Rainy. Is it always cold there? Yeah. Is it always cold? We have actually been getting smoke from Canada. Like, it's been crazy. Like, the air quality, we've been having an air quality alert. Dave's like, don't open your window. I still have my window cracked like that much because I'm like, I like to hear my chimes and I like the outside. And so I normally have it open more, but today it's just. It's funny when Dave and I set intentions and I do things and I just have it. So when I see a little bit of blue sky, I'll take it and act like I'm just like spreading the sky apart and like saying that's what I want. Oh, I love seeing the blue sky. And I just kind of spread it apart, and then we go back on, and then before long, Dave will be like, "You see all that blue sky?" Or I'll be like, "Hey, Dave, look, there's the blue sky." So so So, Miss Shirley, did you have a question? Yeah, we hope we can send you some sunshine. We are in the. It said we might get some rain, so I'm actually gonna look because it said we could get a thunderstorm. So I'm. Oh yeah, see, severe thunderstorm. Oh, so we hope you have a great day. Um, or night. We feel it's night there. So he's like night. No, I live in Indiana. And we were actually up by Michigan, and it was kind of worse up there. So we actually went up and got some fresh blueberries. Okay. Okay. What are E's current feelings and thoughts towards you? We're just doing oracle cards today. We're just using our. I am drinking water. That's what's in my cup, and I brought an extra bottle. I've been like doing so much water. And then Shirley, you get the cards of ask your angels. Your angels are always with you. And then be confident. Smile, shine your light. There is only one you. So we feel like there's definite some interest there. We feel like your angels are maybe guiding you together. Well, have you reached out, Shirley? Well, here, Shirley, I have a statement for you. If it's meant for me, let it be easy. But I feel like your angels are really like trying to talk to you and guide you somewhere. And literally let it go at that. I feel like your angels are wanting you I think they're wanting your focus somewhere else. I think they're wanting you to shine your light somewhere else. So, when we started earlier, Shirley, I said, you can call your angels in, you know, and do that. I was listening to the Kyle Gray Raise Your Vibration 5-day thing he did, and that's literally, he's like, call your angels in, call source in, and but I feel like your angels are around you, and they're like trying to like nudge you. They're like trying to give you some guidance. So everything in the right time. You really, Shirley, are you, would you say right now you're in a really happy, high vibration? We feel like your answer is no. We understand that, but like the current vibration you're at, you wouldn't want to attract a partner when you don't want to attract somebody when you're in that vibration. As your vibration raises and you get more confident, she's like that confident card. As you get more confident and in a higher vibration, you're going to attract what you want. Because you want to be happy, because you want somebody else that's happy. If you're like so and like they come in and they're in like so vibration, so is only so. That's not like magic sparks like you want and deserve. So and that's just going to take you a little time. That's why I think the angels are trying to work with you. They want to work on your confidence. They want to help you see that how magnificent you are, because as you see how magnificent you are and find your value, other people are going to find your value too. And you know it more because you're getting more students. So we feel like you were doing the dark night of the soul and you're working your way out of it. So just it's a slow process, but we feel like you're on the other side of the harder stuff. So we feel like you just went through probably one of the hardest emotional things you could ever do. So so we hope that message reaches you well, Shirley. Hi, Shay. How are you doing? That's good. Kids are like pure positive energy. So they are, and Shirley, literally a good mantra is every day's getting a little bit better. Yeah, she's like literally that's like one of the best things. Just pick an easy general mantra and just start with that every day. My intention when I come into my lives, or I am the light, I come to be a service to give the message that needs to be delivered to whoever needs to hear it. As we tell Dave, we're just the conduit. We're just the conduit for it. We like the cards. Celia made the cards. We just let her use our body to make them. So Shay, did you have a question or just a general? We're just doing oracle cards. That sounds really good, Shirley. I would really like take time and really keep savoring that. That is like a really good high vibration. That just like felt so high vibration to me. Like she's like, write more of that stuff down. Like write your feelings about that down. Just like do some automatic writing and see how you're putting that energy into your future. Okay, Shay. Love life and finances. So we will see. It's funny because when I was shuffling, I saw that be the light card, and then we get upgrade in progress. Please hold. A pause is needed. So take some time, nurture yourself. So um, we feel like, hey, Shay, you get the cards of Be the Light and Upgrade in Progress, but the bottom of the deck is the Twin Flame card. So, so she's like, but we feel like right now you're just supposed to, whatever you're working on, it's a very powerful day with today being the new moon. It is a grand cardinal cross. Are you working on your spiritual journey? Are you meditating? Because we feel like as you're working on your meditation and some spiritual practices, it is going to bring those things in alignment. As you find your balance between your masculine, your feminine energy, you're going to call in the right person. It could be somebody from the past, somebody you already know. But are you meditating? Are you out there shining your light every day? Like when we come in, we said, our intention is to shine our light. Are you shining your light? Because as you're out there shining your light, we feel like you're going to find somebody that's shining their light, that's going to really amplify your light. Like that's going to take care of, you're going to get like something that takes care of, like, we feel like both things at once. So we hope that helps and you have a great day. Fancy Nancy, can we get your question? Let's see. Mintu's current feelings for me and any positive action. You are very welcome, Fancy Nancy. And the first card you get is be open to receive. Thank you, Source, for the blessings and favors flowing into my life, which is a really good mantra to have. And then you get the cards of inspired action. When there is nothing else you can do but take action, that's when you know you're being guided by Source. And if you're unsure which action you need to take, you need to surrender into service. When you're unsure of which direction, focus on service. And then we get the cycles of the moon, and we feel like big change will be happening with the change in the nodes. Like I told Dave, I was just really activated in my north node. And now with it moving into Aries, it's a little easier energy for me. So we feel like maybe with the nodal change, this is, the card for me about the cycles and that change. So I feel like right now it's saying you are being called. We feel like you're getting messages and you're not following the inspired action. And like until you do that and surrender into the service you're supposed to be providing, it's kind of blocking it. It's kind of blocking that cycle of things. And sometimes you have to be open to just receive what is best for you. But I feel like there's like some gift you have that you're supposed to be sharing. Like for me, like I felt meeting the wrong person. And honestly, it wasn't until I stepped in and said, okay, I'm just an energy worker. I'm here to do energy work, that something moved and changed for me. The universe saw I was open to receive because I trusted in the fact that, okay, I'm going to step into my mission. And I feel like it's asking you to step into mission for you to be open to receive your desire to come towards you. So I think this is a karmic pattern or cycle that you need to do. And I feel like the service is something you really have to step into. What is your spiritual I know we all do a little something in the spiritual arts. What is your spiritual art? Mine is tarot, oracle, and now oracle design. What is your spiritual art? Because you are on this awakening path. So as you're on it, you have to step into your like piece of the puzzle of the mission. Because really you create your own reality, and the only thing stopping you is from it all like working out is like you trying to be in control of it and like literally like surrender, say, like before I come on, I'm like, let me be a conduit for the message. Let me be of service. Yeah. And that is truly our intention when, we come on. And she said there's that self-worth card on the bottom. So are you valuing yourself? Do you know, are you holding yourself in the highest regard? And kind of the same question we asked Shirley, are you being in the happiest high vibration, or are you sitting and missing and waiting someone? Because if you're in the feeling of missing and waiting, you're in the feeling of lack. And if you're in lack of somebody, you can't attract them because you're in lack of them. You can get tarot if you would like to donate. You can use PayPal or Cash App. Today we're just using oracle cards. So. Oh, yours is tarot. Are you using your gift? Are you sharing your gift? Are you focusing on your gift? Yeah, like until like I literally stepped in and was just like, I'm an energy healer. Dave's like, when he met me, he's like, okay, what's an energy healer? But literally, if you are focused on him and his energy, it feels like clingy energy on you, and you don't want to be that. Like, be happy, be like, he calls me, it's great. When it happens, it's gonna happen because I know it's gonna happen. And just be like, I know it's gonna happen. If he is the right person for you, you know. It's called clairsentience. You know, it's a clear knowing. If he is your person, you know. And if you know, then work on mission. And when it's the right time, it will happen. She's like, you know, you have that gut instinct, you know. You know. If you know he's your person without a doubt, and then she's like, then you know. So, but yeah, do you know, like, focus on being in that surrender into service. Like, do that, like, because sometimes, like, literally like, literally, I got to the point to where I'm like, okay, I surrender. I will just work on thing. And like, literally, when I met Dave we met on a dating app, and honestly, I had my picture and it said energy healer. That was it. I didn't have anything else, like nothing else. Like, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna work because everybody I kept meeting needed energy work. So I was just like, okay, that's apparently what I'm supposed to do. So until like I finally was just like, okay, this is who I am, like, it did. And then as soon as I did that, literally, and I said, the next person I'm dating, I told somebody I'm dating for marriage, and literally the next person I dated was Dave. Because your words are powerful. So write down what you want, burn it tonight. It is the new moon. The nodes moved into Aries. That's about, our karmic life path. If you're, I feel like you think that's twin flame. So if you think it's twin flame, the North Node is part of mission with the twin flame. So, and that moved into Aries, which is fire energy. It is new moon, so it's great manifesting energy. So write down what you want, write your story. Where would you like to be in 2 years with him? And then write a paragraph about where would you like to be in 5 years, and then burn it. Send it out to the ethers for the universe to bring it back to you. Because it will. You just have to, like, I feel like there's something in mission, like it's like mission, mission, mission. Because it wasn't about him until you're open to receive. So we hope that helps. But definitely time to step into mission. Where is your North Node? Because with it going into Aries, Aries is about the self. It is the I am, and it's I am working on my path. And that starts today, like full in. Are you working on your path? We'll say that as this is like the second day we're using our own oracle cards that we created. So, Hansita, how are you? Can I have feelings of Cancer towards me, Leo? So, yes, we will get a card. You get the card of boundaries, and you get the card of creativity sparked, which is we teach people how to treat us, and your words are powerful. So how would you like him to treat you? And then you get the creativity sparked. So you know what I would do? I would write down how would you like him to treat you? Like, I have 2 pages of how I wanted somebody to treat me. I wanted loyalty, honesty, somebody that communicated. and like write it down, because you can write it down. Your words are powerful. You can teach people how to treat you. Yes. Don't let him push your boundaries. And be aware that if you like him a lot and you're like, don't let your energy be too much for him. But write down what you would like to happen. Right, like I have 2 pages of like what I wanted. Like I wanted somebody that communicated, somebody that understood me, somebody, that brings me flowers and is sweet and kind and generous and loving and the most amazing thing. Anytime today, because the new moon was at about 3 hours ago. But that energy's around for 48 hours. So the next day or night, just make sure you have it at, by water. If you have plants, you can always burn it and take the ashes and bury the ashes. And like, is another way you can do it. Or you can just burn it. I just burn mine. But I saw recently about somebody doing the ashes, planting them. You are very welcome. Thank you for joining us. I think I got everybody, so I think I'm going to take a little break and I will talk to everybody later. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.